Hello, boutique guitar aficionados. We're looking at CreamT. It's not the cream in the tea, it's CreamT guitars. Now, CreamT are pickups. They make pickups. And pickups they make. And then they talked to some guy with a beard who apparently plays for Taylor Swift. Billy Gibbons. I don't know, Taylor Swift's guitar player or someone, I've never heard of the guy. Wears a beanie, but then a hat on the beanie, but it's a nipply beanie, and then the glasses, which makes him cool, but then also the long beard. I don't understand the look, but who am I to talk? So, Taylor Swift's guitar player, Billy Gibbons, worked with CreamT on some pickups, but then they talked about a guitar, but CreamT doesn't make guitars, but their friends from PJD make guitars. So PJD is making, under the umbrella of UK guitar builders, something. Guitars for other people. And this is out of the brilliant shop from PJD for CreamT, to the specs from CreamT and Billy Gibbons. Can you still follow me? So the idea here is, on this model, they also have an offset called the Crossfire for less money. The cat's destroying the couch. So Billy said, "Cat, stop it," is what Billy said. He also said, "I would like the butt end of a tally," which is why it's not fully round, but, you know. So that's a tally. "I want the top end from a Les Paul. I want it flat, so it's not a nicely shaped top. It's a flat top. I really only use my bridge pickups, so they kind of made a version for him that has two pickups, but where he's able to really just use the bridge pickup and go directly to the output." He wanted a Martin kind of a headstock, so it's very, very, very traditional. My problem with that is, on a hanger, it will hang on the tuners. So yeah, you have to have the right hanger or just use a stand. There's a volute, as it should have. These are vintage style tuners, of course, no locking. It's all more traditional. On this one, we have mahogany unpainted neck, mahogany back, and absolutely stunning tops on these. Obviously, and in Billy's version actually has no toggle, which is, you know, if you use that for Taylor, who knows, and a wraparound bridge. So that's all an option you can get. And this has a two-piece thing. I assume that this is bone. It looks like bone. I don't have a spec sheet here. I'm sorry. Look it up on the fucking website. White side dots, which look nicely placed. This clocks in at 3,400, roughly, a little bit under. The Billy one, without the toggle, first of all, is more hollow. It's hollowed out. I think it's a BFG, Billy F. Gibbons or whatever, hollowed, or something like this, crazy. You can't check it because it's inside, but they say it does. They're clocking at over $4,500. But what you have to know is they come with more pickups because CreamT make pickups. So in a beautiful leather pouch, you get more pickups. Now, why would you get more pickups? Because what are you going to do with them? Gonna just like, I don't know, take the pickup out. This is a dually thing. And then just, no. You also, by the way, get them without the pickup swapping. It's important to note. Back here, magnetic plate, lift it up. If you put it in the wrong way, it will jump out. So they're going to put a label on it. And then you can actually just pull the pickups out, which is way cool. Now, this system is from Relish Guitars from Switzerland. It's something cool that they developed. It works. In their guitars, it sounds like their guitars, which is not good. And I know that's mean to say, but I've had them here. And I've told them that in their face, well, on the phone, I said, your guitars do not sound good. They are 5,000 and up, and they are not good instruments. I don't know what you're doing with the construction there, but it is really not something that makes a guitar sound good. They look way cool, and they're trying to innovate, which is cool, but please innovate guitars that actually sound good. So CreamT took what they liked from the Relish idea, which is the pickup swapping system, and put it into their guitars. You can also get this without, that. But what you do is you literally just pull the pickup out. I think that's the bridge, yeah. And then you get this P90 here. Check where the pins are. And magnetically it pops in, and that's it. To adjust the height, there's this wheel. And you can turn that, there's a rubber on it, which is very good, and adjust the pickup height. What I do not like, to be honest, is that with the system the way it is installed right now, if you look at the pickups, they are not perpendicular to the strings, which probably doesn't mean anything. But if you can see this, they are higher here than there. So they don't really follow the string. And I think the one in the back here needs to come up higher. But you see how it comes up higher, not actually perpendicular to the string? It comes at an angle. I think that could be improved somehow. I don't know if that's how they're mounted. But the cool thing is, now I've got a P90 in it. And now we're back. No, that's a bridge one. That's a doubly, singly thing. Bam. And we're back to two humbuckers. Now, that's not something for live, but if you're dropping that much money on a studio tool, a very light, nicely small, handleable studio tool, well built, then that could actually be really nice to have a variety of pickups to record your songs with. On the Gibbons one, the 4,600 or 700 euro price tag comes because it gets delivered with 6 pickups. So it already makes it, as a studio tool, an extremely flexible guitar. Now, these things are relatively light. I'm going to drop it on my scale here. 3.1 kilos, so definitely some weight relief happening there. Comes in a beautiful Hiscox case. And keep the pickups here. And now we're going to give you some sounds. Tone King, Sky King, all clean. Playability-wise and tonally also, the PJD DNA is there. Yes, shorter scale. Yes, set neck. All these things are different from a PJD, but they still feel PJD-esque, which is nice when a company has a very clear handwriting. So, humbucker. P90. Dual pickup-y, bladey thingy. I don't know what that is. Bangers and mash. That's banger and mash. That's what it's called. There we go. get that a bit closer to the strings. That's too close. Way too close now. Yeah. And the humbuckers are the Billy F. Gibbons ones, so this is what you can hear with Taylor. Thing is, I know you're all like, the pickup makes the sound, and it does to a degree, but the guitar will still sound like the guitar sounds, actually. That's the rest of the guitar has quite a bit to say as well. Let's go into the Artesound Vibrosound II, which is a little bit Dumble-esque right now. Go a little bit more rock and roll into the MVP66, which is a JTM style amp. Right here, I would like that to be more open. I think we can all agree that this is a drastically different pickup than the humbucker we had in there. Personally, for me, I don't see it. I would get it with the pickups that you like, and not have the swippy-swappy thing, which adds $200 to the guitar. Also, you have to get the extra pickups, but they can install anything you like, by the way. They can put in bare knuckle, Seymour Duncans, Heusel, whatever you send them or whatever you tell them to get. So you can actually spec your guitar with those pickups as swappables. But the difference, I mean, I think it's the guitar that does, I mean, discuss all day long. For me, the difference isn't that huge to justify having loads of swappable pickups. The guitar just sounds good the way it is, if you ask me. going to more gain the Synergy Syn50 with the Deliverance module from Fryette. Doesn't suck. Into the Mini Plexi. We still have the P90 in here. Happen when you just put your fingers anywhere. Into a Voxish kind of a thing, which is the AC20 from Morgan. Personally, the whole pick-uppy swappy thing and the pickups and the different pickups and all that stuff is overshadowed by just the general guitariness of it. The way that the guitar sounds, the way that the guitar feels is great. And this makes less of a difference than this. Okay, if you buy a good guitar, it's a good guitar. And JCM800. So, we put it back together the way it was. Wait. Put these in here. So you're definitely getting a pretty high-end instrument. Whether you want this or not is up to you. Whether you want to play around with it and then find the ones that you really like and then leave those in there, that's all up to you. And it's a system that can accommodate you finding your tone. I like that it's a lighter weight guitar. I like that it's complete porn in terms of the color and the top. That's just redonkulous. I'm not a big fan of this headstock. It's a nice and small headstock. I'm not the biggest fan because of how it's hanging. How's it hanging? You know, on these things I also like, you know, modern guitar. I like locking tuners and all that stuff, but this is clearly made to the specs of the guy from Taylor Swift, and he has his ideas. So there's also like binding, no binding, all that stuff. Go to CreamT Guitars and check out all the nice guitars they have on sale right now. My friend Andrew Morgan from Australia was here at Gear Street and bought one immediately. He bought the Billy Gibbons one. He absolutely loves it. He's playing it. He's in love with the thing. I am not, by the way, being paid for this video, and the guitar is going back as well. It was left here after Gear Street, and I thought it's a really cool thing to show you guys. And I have new friends at CreamT now, so why not throw them a bone, as they say. Nut. Bone, nut. I'll put links below. Thanks, guys. You've been awesome. Tim, Husk, the whole CreamT team. CreamT team. And the Gibbons man. Don't hate me. I'll put links below and animals at the end.